Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a really fascinating journey. We're going to try and unravel the intricacies of British English and culture.
Hmm.
Our goal, well, it's to cut through some of that common confusion, like when chips aren't quite chips, or what on earth trouble and strife
Right,
means.
it's not always obvious.
Exactly. We want to give you a real sense of how people actually speak and live in the UK. Think of it as a shortcut, maybe, to sounding a bit more like a local.
Or at least understanding those brilliant nuances.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this isn't just about listing phrases. We've drawn this from some really rich source material.
Right.
So the idea is to give you a practical, comprehensive guide. We're aiming to go beyond just what words mean.
And look at why they matter.
Precisely. Why they matter, how they fit into the social context, the sort of underlying cultural fabric. It's that subtle social code that makes British communication, well, unique.
Okay, great. So let's unpack this. Where should we start? Maybe with some foundational vocabulary, the
Yeah.
everyday stuff? Good idea. Those essentials for daily life.
Getting these right really does make a difference, doesn't it? Makes you sound more in tune.
Definitely.
Okay, so for instance, in Britain, if you're driving, you pull up to the station looking for petrol,
Not gas. That's a key one.
big one, and you live in a block of flats maybe, and your place is a flat.
Mm-hmm. Not an apartment.
Need to go up, you're taking the left,
Not the elevator.
and at university you go to lectures or seminars.
Not just classes. It's a bit more specific.
And maybe the most iconic one,
Yeah.
definitely a national pastime, waiting your turn, you queue. You join the queue.
Right, you're queuing, not standing in line. That verb is really important. It is. And what's fascinating here, I think, is how these simple swaps, they're really just the tip of the iceberg.
You mean for the cultural stuff?
Exactly, the cultural nuances. British people are often seen as, well, subtle, polite. And this really comes through in the language.
Ah, like the constant saying, sorry.
Yes, that tendency to say sorry for almost anything, even when it's clearly not your fault. Right. It's not always an actual apology, is it?
No, not really. It's more of a social lubricant, a way to sort of acknowledge shared space, potential inconvenience.
Yeah.
It keeps things low conflict.
Mm-hmm. A smoother interaction.
Yeah. And this politeness, it runs deeper than just saying sorry. It shapes how indirect people might be, the words they choose.
That's a great point about politeness running deeper. Because it seems like even with slang, which feels informal, those cultural rules about when and where you use it are still huge.
Oh, absolutely. Context is everything.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Let's dive into that vibrant world of British slang. This is how you start unlocking those phrases you hear day to day.
Right.
We've got a quick list here, some common ones. Listen out for these. If something's brilliant,
Means excellent, great.
if you're knackered.
Very, very tired.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
Feeling chuffed.
Really pleased, happy about something.
But if you're gutted.
Well, that's the opposite. Utterly disappointed, devastated almost.
If your skin.
You've got no money. Broke.
And something dodgy.
A bit suspicious. Unreliable. You're not quite sure about it.
To blag something.
Ah, yeah. To sort of sweet talk your way into getting it or maybe pretend you know what you're doing.
Chinwag.
Just a casual chat. A nice chat with a friend.
If you're gobsmacked.
Totally shocked. Amazed. Speechless.
And that classic expression of surprise.
Blimey.
Blimey. You still hear that one.
You do. Now, it's really crucial to understand the context with slang.
Right. You can't just sprinkle it everywhere.
Exactly. It works brilliantly for building connection, showing you're kind of in the know. It's like a cultural password.
Signals belonging.
Yeah, shared identity. But, and this is important, use it sparingly and appropriately. It really depends on the situation.
You wouldn't use gobsmacked in a formal report.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Misusing it can sound, well, jarring, like you're trying too hard and you don't quite get the rules.
Okay, so building on that idea of sort of secret codes, let's talk about Cockney rhyming slang. This is really unique, isn't it? Deeply rooted in London's East End.
Oh, absolutely. Proper London thing. It's incredibly playful language.
You might not hear younger people using it as much now, maybe.
Less so, perhaps. But older generations definitely do. And you certainly find it in British TV shows, especially those set in London.
So how does it work? It's a phrase where the second word rhymes with the word you mean.
Right. But then, and this is the clever bit, you often drop that rhyming word.
Ah, okay. So give us some examples. Your wife becomes...
Trouble and strife.
Yeah.
Strife rhymes with wife. But you might just say, the trouble.
Okay. What about to look?
Butcher's hook. often shortened to just have a butcher's,
Your head.
loaf of bread, or just use your loaf.
Feet.
Plates of meat, shortened to me plates.
And to believe something.
Adam and Eve, you might say, can you Adam and Eve it? Or just Adam?
It's amazing. Such linguistic creativity.
It really is.
Now, if you want to really immerse yourself in, say, British working class culture and hear lots of different accents, EastEnders is probably the best classroom, right?
Oh, absolutely invaluable. A real institution.
For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's a huge British soap opera. Been going since 1985.
That's right. Set right in the East End of London.
And it's just a gold mine for everyday speech, the rhythms, the phrases. You need to listen closely. You'll hear things like, you having a laugh all the time.
Yeah, meaning, are you kidding
But
me?
just oi to get attention.
Classic. And the pronunciation quirks, too.
Like think instead of think.
Yep. The sound changing or using ain't and dropping the H sound at the start of words house instead of house.
Yeah.
And connecting EastEnders to the sort of broader culture shows you some really interesting things, like the pub.
Ah, the Queen Vic.
Exactly. The show really depicts the British pub as a proper community hub. It's not just about drinking.
It's where everything happens.
Yeah, people gather, socialize, share news. All the drama unfolds there. It really focuses on that everyday family stuff, community tensions.
And those accents.
Yeah.
So authentic.
Totally. And these things, the pub, the community focus, they really influence how people communicate, that shared space, shared understanding. It links back to that social lubricant idea we talked about.
And that makes sense. It all ties together. Okay, let's try and bring these elements, the slang, the Cockney, the culture, into one example. Let's imagine a character.
Okay.
Let's call him Davy 2 Pints. He's, say, 41, handy man at the local pub in the East End. Listen to how he might talk to his friend,
Right.
Davy. Oi, mate, I'm proper knackered. Been on me plates all day.
Okay, knackered. Plates.
Friend, yeah. What happened, Davy? The missus, the old trouble and strife, wanted me to fix the bleeding telly.
Trouble and strife for wife. Bleeding for emphasis.
Friend, blimey, she never gives you rest, does she? Davy, not a butcher's hook of peace in this gaff.
Butch's hook for look, gaff for house or home. Yeah, that works.
See how it flows? He mixes knackered, plates for feet, trouble and strife for wife, butcher's hook for look. It's all woven in.
Yeah, very natural for that kind of character and setting.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Get really practical now. Imagine you're heading to a UK supermarket. Your shopping list needs a bit of a swap.
Ah, yes, the shopping list swap. Crucial.
To avoid confusion.
Okay, if you want cookies,
You need to look for biscuits, usually in the biscuit aisle.
what about candy?
That's sweets.
Your crunchy chips.
Those are crisps. What Americans call French fries, those are chips in the UK.
Ah, the classic confusion. Good clarification. Okay, soda.
Generally a fizzy drink, or you might name the brand.
Zucchini.
That's a courgette.
Eggplant.
Aubergine. Both French origin words, interestingly.
Cilantro.
Coriander. That confuses a lot of people.
Arugula.
That's rocket. Much punchier name.
For wrapping food. Aluminum foil.
It's aluminium foil. Spelled differently, pronounced slightly differently. Aluminium.
Right. And trash bags.
Bin bags. Because your trash can is a bin.
Got it. Okay, those are useful. What about grammar? Are there little tweaks there too?
Oh, yes. And these seemingly small grammatical differences, they're absolutely crucial for sounding natural. Right, not just alternatives, but actually how people commonly speak.
Exactly. They often reflect common usage, sometimes subtle shifts in meaning. For example, instead of just, I have a new car,
You'd say.
you'll very often hear, I've got a new car. That have got construction is really common for possession.
Okay. I've got, what else?
Collective nouns, like a team or the government or a company. Brits often treat them as plural.
So not the team is playing well.
More likely, the team are playing well, especially in spoken English.
Interesting. Anything else?
Prepositions. When you plan to write, it's I'll write to you, not usually write you.
Okay, right to you.
Asking the time is very commonly, have you got the time?
Not do you have the time?
You can say that, but has you got is very natural. And finally, talking about Saturday and Sunday,
The weekend.
it's at the weekend, not on the weekend.
At the weekend. Got it. These little shifts really make a difference, don't they?
They really do. They polish your spoken English.
Okay, and we touched on this earlier, but let's circle back to politeness. It seems absolutely central.
Paramount. Truly. Mastering these polite phrases isn't just about manners.
It's about navigating interactions.
Seamlessly navigating them, showing respect, understanding the cultural norms.
Yeah.
These phrases are essential tools.
So instead of a blunt, I can't help you.
Just soften it. I'm afraid I can't help you. That, I'm afraid, makes a huge difference.
Right. If you didn't hear something,
Sorry, could you repeat that? The sorry is key.
asking permission instead of just, can I?
Do you mind if I is
Yeah.
often preferred.
Yeah.
More indirect, more polite.
Okay. And if you bump into someone or need to get past?
I beg your pardon is the very formal, classic one.
Yeah.
Though honestly, sorry, or excuse me, is much more common now.
Right. And then there's cheers.
The multitask.
Sure. Means thanks. Right.
Yes, very common for thanks,
Mm-hmm.
but also used for goodbye.
So you need context.
Absolutely. You might say cheers when leaving the pub or after someone holds a door for you. And really, if we connect this to the bigger picture, getting these phrases right is just fundamental for smooth social interactions in the UK.
Shows you understand the sort of social dance.
Exactly that. It shows awareness, makes conversations more comfortable, more genuine. Without them, you might seem a bit abrupt, even if you don't mean to.
Right. Okay, so to wrap things up, let's try applying some of this. Some real-world scenarios, maybe, if you're visiting the UK.
Good idea. Practice time.
Okay, scenario 1. You need directions. How would you ask?
You'd start politely. Excuse me.
Could you tell me the way to the nearest tube station, please? Adding that please at the end.
Crucial. Always add the please and thank you.
Okay, scenario 2. Ordering food in a pub.
Right. You might go up to the bar and say,
I'll have the veggie pie and a pint of lager, please.
perfect, polite, clear.
And the classic British small talk topic, the weather.
Always a safe bet.
If it's a bit cold.
You could say bit nippy today, isn't it? Using that tag question.
Nice. And if it looks like rain.
A common phrase is, looks like it might chuck it down later.
Tuck it down.
Well-
Love that one. Means rain heavily.
Exactly. Give those a try. You'll sound much more natural.
Brilliant. Wow, okay, we have covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We certainly have.
We've gone through essential vocabulary, unlocked some great slang, explored Cockney rhyming slang,
Looked at EastEnders for culture and accent.
thought practical with shopping lists and grammar tweaks.
And finished with that crucial art of British politeness.
Yeah. So the key takeaway for you listening is probably to, re-engage with these bits. Maybe watch some British TV, listen out for the phrases.
Try using some of them gently. See how it feels.
Lean into that journey of discovery.
And maybe, as a final thought to ponder,
Yeah.
consider how language really isn't just a set of rules or words on a page.
Mm-hmm.
It's this living, breathing thing. It reflects a culture's humor, its history, its social values.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe ask yourself, what else can you discover about a culture just by listening really closely to how its people speak?